Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to Goblins of Conquest.
So we left off. You guys obliterated the Deathlok.
That's how we roll.
What did we do? Remember the scary Deathlok that came around the corner and went, "Rainbow book time!" And you all made your saves and ignored his magic spell.
Oh,
and
yes!
then you
Yeah,
guys...
like at the very end,
Yes,
we managed to
yes.
kill
I was like, why did we not
knock him
wait
out
until
real
this
fast.
last
Like I remember the time before, because that was the poltergeist. They only moved the gravestones. We saw all the undead.
And then someone found a robe of really cool things. And someone found a mace of really cool things.
I misheard you as saying a robe of really cool things. Like, I've been here the whole time.
I forgot to write that down. Yes, but when you make a natural 20, they lose you. And all of a sudden they're like, "Where's the goblin?" They turn around, you're just like clutched going,
I'm hiding.
and you
Forgot to write it down.
then it doesn't exist. If
It
you don't have it on your
does.
character sheet, it doesn't exist.
That's so.
Everybody noticed she's like faking her
There's
character
Mace
sheet
of
now.
Disruption right there.
Mhm.
I mean, that's how I do my characters.
It says Wand of Orcus right there, right?
Yeah.
It might
She
be
conveniently has it on Facebook because I Facebooked to her figuring she would be the one who would inherit such a thing.
Might be better if I did.
Yeah. That's a lot of water stains on that character sheet.
Well,
Tell me it's water.
Well, sometimes you're in a rush.
Wow.
We're not going to say where you're in the rush, but you're in the rush.
Somewhere between here and Yuma.
It'd have to be human here. I'm never in a rush to get there.
Must get back to Tucson. Those are spicy, I'll warn you.
I see it. It says
So
names on it.
Actually, that's
So who got the
for another
robe?
one. That's actually for another one.
Oh, is it?
It's spicy, sweet chili.
Nom 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 nom.
Those can actually be hard to find. The last big bag I saw was in Yuma.
Probably because everything
Walmart has
burns
it
in
and
Yuma.
Safeway has it. They're not that hard to find.
He's just crazy.
On the south side it is.
Well, I'm sorry you live on the south side.
They just buy it up. Everybody.
You forget this side of town has the good fries and the good Safeway.
Robe of useful items doesn't regenerate after a long rest.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, but you do have to roll some dice with that robe.
Yeah, it looks like it has cloth patches, various shapes, colors covering it. While wearing the robe, you can use an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become an object or a creature it represents. Once the last patch is removed, the robe becomes an ordinary garment. The robe has two of each of the following patches. In addition, the robe has 4d4 other patches. So guess we would roll that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't usually artificers use patches though?
It's just patched on it.
Just patch.
Yeah, it's basically just rip the patch off and
Right.
throw it.
That's cool.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but they don't regenerate, so.
See, I'm
It'd be
just
cool if
hoping
that's how it worked in real life.
he rolls
Wouldn't that be
really
nice?
low,
Just be
and
like,
that just means that the Deathlok used a bunch of them.
So it means there's 11 total. Oh, 2 of the following. So as 19 total patches, 10 of which are the designated ones, or 9 rather. Interesting. Did someone else want the robe?
What? The wizard's willing to give up the robe?
He cringed when he said that.
Not my kind of cheer.
Because for the rest of you guys, the robe
I want
has 2 dagger patches, which become daggers when you pull them off, a bullseye lantern filled and lit. Pretty nice, pulling it out and a steel mirror, a 10-foot pole, because you always bring a 10-foot pole,
Mm-hmm.
50
Yeah, I
foot
could
of
touch you with
coiled
it.
hemp rope. I wouldn't touch you with his 10-foot pole. A sack, and then in addition, you roll 44, which you got
I feel like we
19.
have like the same vibe.
Oh, I got 9.
I was gonna go dirty
got
there.
9.
and just
So I have 10
I
of
saw
the
it.
standard
I was
patches
there.
and then
Mm-hmm.
9 at the rim.
So,
Yeah,
so,
she's
so
in
go
the-
ahead and
get
pick
here.
up your percentile dice and start rolling.
Well, wouldn't we roll those when
I
when
have
you
the-
roll?
I have the worst.
You can roll them when you pull them if
I
you
was
want,
gonna
but
say,
this
how'd
way
you
you know what
know?
they are ahead of time if you want.
I was waiting for you to catch up.
Let's do it randomly.
Okay, so you want to roll when you pull the patch?
What really
It's
sold it was
actually-
the sack.
It's
What? The list of items.
Are we back to in the good way?
In the Midwest.
So
Good is subjective.
can there be a wrong way?
This could be a giggle
So
fest.
his first patch, while they're giggling,
Let's see, 100. So I have a portable ram.
a portable ram.
Ram stuff.
It's got the big ram chevron right in the front.
Right? You need your inhaler?
I might.
Please don't die.
So I'll like along the lines of rolling dice for cool things.
Mhm.
My other game that we swap the chaotic neutral shape shifting warlock decided to part ways because he's too murdery,
Oh no.
disruptively murdery.
So what'd you get?
Wooden ladder. 37, right?
37. So
That was
yep,
you,
a
Matt?
wooden ladder that's 24 feet long.
So he replaced he
You
now
guys can
has a
climb trees
cobalt.
with me.
He has a cobalt wild magic sorcerer.
Oh god.
And he came with a bag of beans. So we get to a town that's outside the little place where we're gonna go.
Plant
Like,
some beans. Let's
yeah,
go.
So like he rolls poorly on the sneak check. So I follow curiously to see what he does. I'm just like amused, watch him plant the bean.
So what'd you get?
33. So I have 2 wooden ladders.
You got these cool ladder pattern patches on your shoulders.
Right?
They're
Like the
the epaulets, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
22. So that's
22. So an iron door up to 10 feet wide and 10 feet high, barred on one side of your choice, which you can place in an opening you can reach. It conforms to fit the opening, attaching and hinging itself.
That's handy.
An instant 10 foot by 10 foot door, locked on the side you choose.
Yeah, make sure that I'm on the right side of that. You do it.
barred and locked on the side I choose.
Mm-hmm. Some.
Take your pencil, please.
What's that?
Your pencil.
I put out extra just in case.
Oh yeah.
Because she's an amazing hostess.
The hostess.
With the mostess.
Oh, are you kidding me?
What'd you get?
30. Oh, okay, 30's
10
better.
gems worth 100 gold each.
Wow.
Where'd that patch go? let's just jump ahead.
All you hear is rip, jingle, 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 jingle.
No, I thought I rolled on a ladder again. Another freaking...
So many ladders.
Now it's a zipper right down the front, right?
But no, he already
I've
has
already
two.
had two.
Oh,
That's, we already
So
made
then
that
I
joke.
got one down the spinner. Looked like twin moons or something.
the collar is
No,
ladder.
oh no, it starts looking like the Sergeant Pepper outfits.
So what'd you get?
45.
A riding horse with saddlebags. Nice.
I want a horse.
No horse.
Why do you hate me? What did I ever do to you?
Let me count the waves.
We'll just say for you and the horse you wore in on.
Oh.
You're so silly.
One.
On the back of the horse.
6. I get 3 more.
It's interesting how they say
80.
horse with saddlebags. 80. A spell scroll containing one spell of 1st to 3rd level. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, it's a 3rd level spell. Bust open the player's guide.
Let me see that after you're done. No. You want it? Do it, please.
I sent it to you if you can print it not tomorrow or something for me.
Oh, so the bean that he planted though, his very first bean, he rolled the insulting statue. Basically, the very first thing he does with this character, he's playing this as wild magic. So
That would work.
oh, it was hilarious. Thankfully, he dispelled magic on it.
And by the way, that spell is gaseous form.
Oh, I've been gaseous form for quite some time.
Boy,
Only on
howdy.
occasion.
You got it. Come back on the goblins.
Right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 2 more. 26. I think I already had that one.
That's another patch with 10 gems worth 100 gold each. I mean,
Dang.
there's 2,000 gold right there. You can retire for life.
That's a pittance for a bugbear. 77. It's the last one.
A spell scroll requiring me to roll more dice. I roll good again. So another level 3 spell.
I need to be able to start using them though. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You had your proficiency bonus to the saving throws that are class, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the 2 that you're in your class. And that spell would be clairvoyance at level 3. So next time he wants to know if he should use the black skulls or not, he'll do clairvoyance to find out. sadly, that was the thing we were unable to do between that session and this one.
What?
Find out what patches he had. Because we had to wrap up in a hurry. So does anybody have inspiration about that?
I am very inspiring.
I do know.
No?
No?
Okay.
You are epically inspired.
That is not even true. I am a disaster.
But a beautiful disaster.
And that inspires us often. We're like, what would Ashley do?
Right.
Bad idea.
No one in the room entirely.
Actually, it's more like, what would Giggle Snort do? Oh, climb a tree.
That's an easy answer.
As we have Giggle Snort walking upside down to the ceiling often.
Huh? What?
Where'd she go again?
Dancing on the ceiling.
It's all fun games till you see a little mouse fall down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That would never happen.
Would totally happen. Okay. So, thankfully you guys have just had a long rest, so you don't need another one. Remember, right before that big fight, before you spent all those spells?
So at this point, is my zombie pet still with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It hasn't been a full 24 hours yet. So you guys have continued on down the hallway from where the Deathlok came. You notice there's a lot more skulls. It looks like the Deathlok, he had cleared a lot of the rest of the hallway, so there's just beautiful mosaics of bones piled up about waist high, all sorted by type, almost OCD-ish.
Wow.
I can
Had a lot of
get
time.
that.
When you gotta make friends, you need to know where the parts are.
Almost all of the goblinoid skulls are crushed, but all the elf ones are put up with distinct reverence and, you know. I'm assuming you're not messing with the pile of bones?
No, we're gonna search it.
I'll let
If
the big,
there's
I'll let the
something
big people.
shiny,
I'll let the
I
big
definitely need it.
I mean, no, wait. I've been raised by wolves, so I start biting one now.
You see him start scratching his ear and chewing on a bone. It's a nervous habit. Just let him do it.
Mm-hmm.
Flavoring my hair.
Oh, really? Zesty. So you guys, you head about 20 yards down, and then you turn, and you realize that you're hearing like this wet, drippy sound of water. Just you're about to round the corner.
I don't like that.
And of course, since you're all goblins, you have beautiful dark vision. You guys round the corner, and you see that a good 30 feet down the way, there seems to be more stairs going down into about a good solid slope. And down there seems to be water.
This place.
That is a thing. It's almost like the elves were jerks and flooded this place for a reason. So you guys come up and you see this little T with the obvious water down here. What are you guys going to do?
Not go in the water.
Right.
Okay.
We learned our lesson. We leave. We go back.
We're going back to the Sunless Citadel where we rule.
You got a rock? Anybody got a rock?
There's a bunch of bones.
How close are you? Yeah, there's plenty of bones. But how close are you getting before you throw this rock? Which is actually, an elf skull.
I'm gonna pick up a skull and then heft it into the water.
Okay, so how close are you getting?
Right here.
Well, I haven't reached.
The water is over here.
Oh.
Yeah, so how close are you getting?
Can you guys check that corridor to see?
I'll
Okay, so our ranger's coming up and he's going to sneak around to check.
I'll first do a sneak. That's a 14 stealth, and then perception.
That's pretty sneaky.
Perception Ioni is an awesome number.
What is it?
It's like an infinity, but turned upright.
Okay, so like an 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. Better description. I like yours.
So it's the group is letting you sneak around, because there's a corner over here, and they're letting you sneak ahead, and you look, And you notice it's the bone piles stop about right here, and there seems to be like this catalog of different elf bones. Like some are held like reverently up there. You're seeing some have like jeweled crowns on them. Obviously, all of elven designers. There's lots of jewelry in this little alcove.
Ooh,
Yeah.
jewelry, you say?
You do notice as you're sneaking really sneakily, and
We're
you're
never
looking
getting
around.
out of here.
And they were never
Not alive.
That's okay, we haven't cleared
Yeah, we haven't cleared.
And then he's never seen again.
They're like, peace.
As all of a sudden she resurrects you just to find out what you did with things. And on these steps there, see the little 10 feet of steps going
Yeah.
down? It's a nice, slow, casual set of stairs. That one thing that you're definitely noticing is that this whole area, the steps seem very slippery and eroded. Like a lot more than any of the stones around them before the steps. But the steps themselves, their nice sharp edges are really rounded just from erosion.
Oh,
I wonder why. Starts with a G.
Starts with a G.
GC.
mm.
Maybe a gelatinous cube.
Always from
But I don't know if we'd know that.
Wow, you're thinking I would put fake water around a gelatinous cube so you swim into it. Hold on, let me write that down.
Stop it!
That's a dick move, I like that.
We
It
did
went
have
float.
I'm not going to say it's going to happen to you, but it's happening to someone.
maybe us in a month.
It might be.
It's far better to have puddles, pudding
I
city
will
that
be
way.
here on that day.
And we know why.
We had some fun with the
I'll just say, Ashley, don't come
Another
again
game.
that day, you're dead. So you see the piles of jewelry, there's
Yeah.
lots of sparkly silver and gold jewelry, and pile over here, but clearly from here on, there's tons of erosion that you see that's unnaturally extreme.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe when they flooded this place, the water was a lot higher than it is now. You're not quite exactly sure.
Yeah. I figure that could probably be a nature check to see if that would be natural for that to happen.
You know what? I'll actually let you go for it.
I'll see what
You
happens.
try to get a 15 or better.
No, I got another 8.
Infinity.
Yes,
It's totally normal.
It's totally normal. Perfect.
Obviously-
That's what I like to hear.
All's well.
Obviously, you see some drips coming from the ceiling, and you're just like, it's a natural cave.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I'm gonna
We're
do
not
my goblin
even in
self.
this
I'm
dungeon
gonna go.
Just because these steps are dolphin smooth,
Yeah.
it's totally
Oh yeah, no. I saw a GIF from of a Japanese game show in which like slippery soapy stairs. People trying to climb up slippery soapy stairs and just constantly falling back down. Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah.
That's how you kill a group in one challenge.
Yeah.
Instead of
yeah.
all drowning like last time, you die from the beating of the stairs.
And yeah, I'm gonna start pilfering the shiny bits off these skulls.
Okay.
The elf skulls. I don't care about defiling them.
Okay, so you're like kind of like pulling the first couple levels of bones down. You guys are you being sneaky?
Yeah.
You are at disadvantage, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what's taking him so
Cool.
long? Just kidding.
3 for 3.
Don't worry.
Oh my god, another 8?
It would have been a dirty 20, but then you said disadvantage. But fair enough.
Because these bones are very dry and brittle.
And
and
they're all
bouncing.
noisy and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because we all know elves have hollow bones, right?
Frail.
They're great for straws.
So immediately you all are kind of hearing this bone pile
Yeah.
sound of the bone cord, falling down as he's looting.
If I had a dice tower, it would sound like the dice tower.
Because he's literally rolling the bones.
Yeah.
So you're able to easily get. I should probably pick up a dice with numbers. 200 gold in jewelry just from like random grabbing of the shiny things you're seeing.
Until one hand grabs you.
Yeah.
Don't give him ideas.
That was probably why you rolled so poorly. Because at one part, an arm kind of lands on you for a second. You're doing the whole,
Yeah.
and then the cascade of bones falls.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then as the last bone hits the floor, you just hear the of water.
Found a bunch of bones up here. We got some sparklies.
Alright, I go.
Are you being cautious or?
No, he already checked everything out. It's fine.
You come running up and you see he's apparently going through the pile and he's making more of a mess than he should be.
Alright, well, I take the other side full of jewels.
Okay.
As to not get in his way yet.
Are you being quiet about it or are you just grabbing shit?
Just grabbing shit seems to be the most.
Okay, so you're like pulling some
Non-meta
circlets,
thing to do.
the little head circlets, some of the bracers, some of the earrings that you're seeing there. So you're getting about 300 gold worth of random loot that you're shoving in your sacks. And obviously the rest of you realize why you have goblins here.
To get killed before the rest of you do. As a warning.
No, to get all the stuff that's hard to reach and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's that.
As all said, I'm just thinking about something real quick.
What?
Oh, okay.
Forgot to turn it on.
No. At the convention, I had the microphone levels lower because at one con I had Jocelyn and Kelly with the microphone like this far from them. So I want to make sure it was not at a 15 and back at a decent volume.
Very good.
Is that a yes?
Jocelyn is classically trained operatic.
Really?
Yes, she cannot talk in a presentation scenario without her full talking to the back row.
I missed an opera my friend was in this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So all three of you guys are hearing your goblins going crazy looting.
Mm-hmm.
Better get some for us. Or we'll turn you upside down and shake it. It's loose.
I upside down already.
I offer up 50 gold of the 100 gold worth of jewelry I found.
That's cute.
Okay. He's like holding some jinglies in his hand for you.
Yeah.
More? Thanks. Go get some more.
As he dives back in the
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Yeah, I'll go start digging.
Pulling a
some more.
Scrooge McDuck. So the last bit, unfortunately, you must add the poor pot because you get about 100 gold more of items.
Okay, I'll provide that for the rest of them. I have mine. Who else? Anyone else can take the other 100 worth.
As apparently you have picked the good side. As you're pulling out these fancy little mithril jewelry bits that are about 600 gold if you were to sell all of it.
Nice.
So now both of your goblins have their sacks full of loot.
And you're surprised that Gilsword gives you each 100 gold worth of jewels.
She is immensely generous.
Being super generous. That's all I found, guys.
And the rest of you come out and you notice that, like, right here, it gets ridiculously smooth down those steps.
I feel like this is something you've been emphasizing and we've been avoiding.
Well, it's odd compared to the steps you guys were walking around. Even remember that room where you walked and the wave of water came splashing down?
I'll investigate it.
Okay.
30.
Your cleric doesn't trust you.
Nope.
What?
Clark's not an idiot.
I want to make sure she's not lying to us. So.
Ooh.
I mean, you should just assume I'm lying. I mean, we're friends.
So I'm going to go up to her and grab her bag.
Wait, no.
Hey, if I know that you're going to lie to me, I'm going to do it.
Then I will acrobatic out of your way. I'll be acrobatic.
So is that about as close as you guys get to investigate?
Huh?
Well, I'm grabbing the bag. She's investigating.
Oh,
Okay.
no, she's avoiding being gotten.
Okay.
I'm red-handed.
So you gladly offer to hold the bag while she investigates this.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
It's not a burden.
I insist.
That's lovely.
So you go up there and you're investigating, and it looks, for some reason, unnaturally eroded.
Oh, does it?
It does.
Hey guys, this looks unnatural. What's wrong with you?
Chinese.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna stop on the whole slippery stairs thing.
Does it look like they can hear me from the back?
Oh yeah,
Does it look like this is coming from the ceiling of some sort?
yeah. There's water dripping
there's
slowly
dripping.
from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Little drips hit and easily roll down the stairs. They're all eroded, so they're nice and soft and round.
I have an idea too.
I have an idea.
Yeah, but you definitely had an idea before me. So.
I'm waiting for him.
You
to
all
Yeah.
have ideas.
I have no ideas.
Yeah.
I have shinies.
Giggle Snort is right. That is unnatural.
Told ya.
She came upon a very smart idea.
Did you now?
She's showing you up there, Aconite.
So,
And he sows the.
So what do
deceit.
you think that could be?
Oh.
Asking Aconite.
how dark is it?
Oh, this room's completely dark. It's pitch black.
I'm
I'm
Thankfully,
gonna
you have
bring up
dark
my
vision.
mace
Okay.
and hold it that way.
Oh, now our cover's blown.
And immediately, as soon as you pull the mace out and touch it and activate it, it blasts light.
And then you
All
see
of your
the
dark
darkness
vision
view.
turns off to regular day vision.
But I'm directing it that way.
Okay.
So
She's waving her light stick.
I look up in this room. The source of the water dripping.
It just seems like water coming through the cracks.
Okay.
You've seen the same type of water drips in different places in the dungeon.
Someone want to go up and
Hold on.
look at the water drips a little closer?
Giggle Snort.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
I
throw
like
it
the
back
way
in
you
the
say
water?
that. Keep my name out your mouth.
So,
Keep my name out of your mouth, sister friend.
That was even worse than I did. I didn't know it could be worse.
so I'm going to suggest she goes and looks because I've got the light going.
Okay.
But let me hold your bag.
Well, you already got her back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I said I was going to avoid her getting my bag.
Okay. Okay.
Do I need to roll for that?
If she's gonna be, are you being insistent on taking
I
her
am
back?
insistent.
Do I need to roll for that?
So,
you guys gonna just let her take my stuff?
give me an athletics roll, and you can give me athletics or acrobatics, whichever you choose.
I will definitely be taking acrobatics.
Oh,
plus 6.
damn.
Well, you need to
19.
roll, right?
No.
So the little goblin like squirms as you're trying to grab the sack that's as big as her now.
Wait.
Well, okay. I still need you to go and look.
There's
I mean-
probably more treasure in the water.
You won't drown at all being heavy laden. I mean, what?
I'm not going in the water.
You got spider boots.
So she thinks.
I know, I was just gonna say I should
What?
use my spider boots.
Parkour the walls.
You have spider boots, don't you? So what are you gonna do with your spider boots?
I'm picturing like this.
That's what I'm picturing.
Well, yeah, but she got that bag.
As the bag is hanging sideways.
No. The bag is clearly on the side of the dinosaur.
She's got a saddle bag.
Okay, so you're walking down the wall instead of the slippery steps?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will investigate the water more thoroughly.
Okay.
You got a nice, shiny area.
Yeah.
It looks fine. 6.
A 6.
Do you have any inspiration?
No, I am not inspired at all.
That's why I asked. So where's our wizard at, by the way, at this very moment?
He's standing back there watching him.
Do you have a mini for him?
Yeah. We're using a knoll tonight.
Oh, darn it.
I was admiring.
It's a grassy knoll.
Yes.
Okay. And do we have a mini for our paladin? And where's he at right now? As all the shenanigans are happening.
I feel initiative
I
coming
threw a
on.
dinosaur.
You threw a dinosaur.
Why are you throwing stuff?
Well, it threw itself. Really.
You want my cat to find it?
You
Is that
can
what it
use
is?
Han Solo. Solo. Or is that one of your dinosaurs, or is that my dinosaur?
It was one of yours.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, she doesn't have her dinosaur sister. Your dinosaur.
Mine is in a Ziploc bag because it was open.
You heard that. My dinosaurs are open. So where's our paladin at?
Safely at home in bed.
That could be a thing. It's okay. It'll grow up
This
eventually.
isn't WoW. You can't bubble hard.
Later, losers! Back to the Sunless Citadel.
I had one of those beach balls at one point.
I used to love that on a paladin. Oh, hard. Fuck you. And then they nerfed it.
Towards the middle.
Like that?
Sure.
Why are you holding a gun to me?
Because I'm not
Because
stupid.
you're trying to take my bag.
Because I'm not stupid.
Because
Yeah.
you're a thief.
Thank you.
At last she admits it. What you all knew as truth is in fact true.
Man, I am surrounded by some cutthroats.
We're goblinoids. What do you expect?
So you guys are kind of having this like silent moment as you're seeing Giggles walk along the wall, Spider-Man style, and she comes up to the water to investigate it, and she's like, "Seems to be water." And she takes her little dagger or her short sword.
Sure.
Which would you use to poke something with?
A green finger.
Probably,
10,000 years of death.
probably the dagger.
The dagger, and she gets really close to the water.
Oh, good.
Splish!
Roll
Especially
initiative.
since she's there sideways.
Splish!
And she pokes the water with her dagger. And as soon as she pokes the water with the dagger, the water immediately starts getting all violent and tormenty.
It sucked my head.
How did I know?
As the water starts moving on its, the water is like animating and splashing. And yes, roll initiative, would you please?
Ooh, awesome.
Do you have 20?
No.
A 1.
Are you having a rough day with dice?
I would have enjoyed an 8. Honestly, that would have been...
Okay, so what did Giggles
Sorry,
have?
a whole 13.
13's not bad.
Like I
What
said,
is- what
these
is our-
guys warm up in
What's
combat.
that?
They don't. I don't have good stat dice.
What did our wizard have?
I got a dirty 20.
Ooh. What about our...
5.
Okay.
11.
11. It's not bad.
19.
19.
Much better than the -2 I heard on a podcast. So we got.
See,
Or
minus
no,
two's
it
accurate.
was -1 because they had -2 decks. That's what it
I've
was.
had a 0 before.
Yeah. I thought of you when I heard that.
So it's our dear bugbear's turn, who knew trouble was going to happen. As you're hearing her go, uh-oh, it's this water. It's like, sounds like a kid playing in a bath, splish splashing and churning up. As you're not seeing anything other than just water splashing and moving.
Right.
No actual danger has revealed itself from underneath the water.
Oh, we don't know what's under there yet. It didn't. We just know it's bubbles.
It's there's just action happening. It's this water. It's like it looks like a jacuzzi without the bubbles.
Okay, I'd like to move up behind the cleric, between the paladin and the ranger, right there. And,
Okay. And this is when you use your lightning lash to grab the robe and pull her to safety while burning her horribly. The funny thing is that is actually a gelatinous cube mini.
I
Like
can
you
see
said. But it's not actually a gelatinous cube in there. It's just the water's moving in this very large area.
Is this the awesome one that you can put minis in?
No, that one's
Okay.
that one's at home.
Okay.
This is the one that gets thrown in the backpack and carried around.
Yeah.
Because that one deforms really easy. If it pops with the base and it lays
Yeah.
against something, it squishes and it's a pain in the ass to heat back up. And though that one could easily be popped because it's just hot glue.
So I stand back and I thump out a series of beats that ends in a loud boom that kind of echoes
Okay.
as I cast Toll the Dead on it. So it has a DC.
So what are you
13.
casting Toll the Dead on?
No,
Can't
it's
see
true.
anything yet.
Cannot see anything yet. So
It's almost as if whatever it is invisible at the moment.
all right, I'm gonna just. That's my action then. Since I already
great.
moved, I can't hold my action. So
Well, you can do something. You're full of wizardly might.
I mean, I guess I could cast Witch Bolt into the water, but I don't know what the target is, so it's a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. You could shoot lightning attacks at random in the darkness.
Yeah.
I mean, on the plus side, since she lit up her mace, think of how horrible it would have been with dark vision on water. Because all you're seeing is that there's gray water.
I know.
With her light, at least, you're seeing that it's clear-ish green water. Of course, now that it's churning up, it's like, the green... what's the drink? The naked fruit. That looks like algae.
Alright, I'll move up to, since I have range,
Mm-hmm.
I can just do a lightning lure with,
Because it's what, 10-foot reach?
well, I have a 5 foot on top of it, and it's a
Mhm.
15 foot, so moving up and then just throw it out there to see what it hits.
Okay. You're gonna shoot it. You shoot into the water with lightning lure.
Yeah, just throw it in there and see what I pull out.
Okay.
Vision.
Oh,
So what'd you get?
13 to hit. That's probably not going to do it.
Normally, that probably wouldn't hit if it was like something small, human-sized. But you lash out with your lightning lure.
Mm-hmm.
And it slathers into the water. You're hearing this hiss and things. And that's lightning, right?
It is lightning.
It is lightning. So, go ahead and roll for your damage. Because 13 will hit.
All right.
Disadvantage, that's not bad at all.
Oh boy, 1 point of damage.
1 point of... Hey, 1 point of damage, but what's the effect that you do?
So what happens is that whatever it's wrapping itself around, the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled 10 feet. So it's a DC 13.
I really don't want to make that save. I want you to pull me out 10 feet. Oh no! I only rolled an 8. So you confidently get up there and you're like, lightning lure! And your lightning goes and like keeps wrapping and wrapping at something in the water. And there's this beautiful lightning effect coming out of the water.
We're all like, ooh.
And
I'm
for a
like,
I
half
would imagine
second,
light starts erupting
Yeah,
too.
there's
beneath
a little
there, so you can see shadows and
and then all of a sudden, as soon as you do the last half of the incantation to pull back Spider-Man style, all of a sudden a large chunk of the water starts getting wrapped with your lightning. And the water itself is rising up. And little pseudopods start flailing about. As all of a sudden, good thing our dear Giggle Snort is tiny. And this huge trail of water is going back to the puddle. But you have this horrible, flaying lump of water
oh boy, all right.
that's just lashing its little pseudopods as this water weird, as this, you guys are noticing it's one of the minor water elemental types, is just slashing its pseudopods around the area. And it's got a pretty big reach with those pseudopods.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe almost as much as it would take to reach the top of those stairs from the water. Until someone fished it out of the water.
Literally fished it out.
As you're seeing this literally, it's almost like, did you guys see the abyss? That water head, where it's got the tendril that's like writhing between the water and it. It probably wants to go back to the water, you think?
I think so. Can I get a quick arcana to see if I know what it is, or would that be?
I'll give that to you.
24.
Wow. So you know that it is indeed a water weird. They are both good or evil. It depends on the area that they're in. Water weirds don't require air, food, drink to sleep. They are resistant to, go figure, fire, bludgeon, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks. They are immune to poison, immune to exhaustion, immune to being grappled.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'll still give you that your lightning thing pulls it out because it really helps me that you moved it out of the water. Grappled, paralyzed, poisoned, restrained, prone, or unconscious. They have blind sight and passive perception's really good. It's invisible in water, which is why your friends didn't detect anything really there. And it is bound to water. That if it dies if it leaves water to which it is bound, or if its water is destroyed. And that, they're absolutely horrible if they grab somebody with their pseudopods, especially if they drag you in the water.
Alright.
So that brings us to our paladin with his mighty 19.
And there is no way for me to get to it. I can check. Are you sure with another meeting, right?
Not for combat. For one of your shorties you can, but not with the big guys. There's not enough room for you to step in and actually fight effectively.
Well,
Did I move
well,
more
is
than 30?
she here or here?
I thought she was the one closer.
She is.
Okay.
Did I move more than 30?
No.
Could I step back?
Yeah,
That
you
would
can
be
step back.
causing me-
You can gladly step back, my friend. Would you like to step back?
I don't want to do that. No.
You sure? I like how you just smiled as
Pretty
you
sure.
saying that will give it a tag of You pull the fish out of water and then step back and it might snap at you. I've seen that shark fishing video.
Mm-hmm.
This is unfortunate.
But it would let your paladin friend get in there to do something. Which do you valuable more? Letting your paladin do some cool paladin stuff, or getting smacked in the face with a small little water pseudopod that won't do anything? Shouldn't do anything to you except ruffle your fur.
You need a shower.
I'm going to look at my book right now instead of your face, so...
So he doesn't laugh.
So you're good with where you're staying?
Yeah, I'm going to move around to the side. Back diagonally.
Back diagonally?
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as you back away,
Yeah.
Pseudopod comes flashing out at you.
AC 17.
Damn. So I'm assuming a Mighty 13 won't hit you. As the pseudopod slashes at the floor right in front of you and just water spray hits you. As you just nimbly step back like nobody's business.
Yeah, I'm ruffling, getting water off my
Okay,
ass.
so there happens to be an opening there.
Okay, I will move up. Take it.
Too bad, it's a damn shame. If he hits with his attack, he pulls you back by.
I will.
Now remember, you did burn a bunch of your spells in that last attack, and you haven't rested since then.
But it's also burned its attack of opportunity,
Which means no bonus action for it.
this round was.
Mm-hmm.
The nice thing about using so many cantrips.
But we have had a short rest, right?
Not since that last fight, no.
Okay.
Not since y'all went balls to the walls with the abilities on that poor Deathlok.
We need to. I'm going to start muttering it sounds kind of under my breath, but that I would imagine they could hear it echoing. And what I'm doing is I'm cataloging what I just brought up in my mind.
Okay.
So I'm sharing with them.
You're giving him the skinny.
Yeah.
Don't poison it!
Water weird.
Is he saying it's weird water?
It is very weird water.
See,
So I share with them all of
The basic answer is hit it with the sword.
Try to hit it with a magic weapon.
That's where I'm at. I'm guessing a 27 will hit.
A 27 will hit. It's as big as a barn.
Hey, there's no need to make fun of bugbears, okay?
14 points of damage.
Okay. And you're using your magic sword?
Yep.
Okay, so you slash at it and you see like Pseudopod gets severed, hits the ground and just and like slithers down the stairs. Going back to the puddle behind it. Going back to the collective. Anything for your movement or your bonus action?
No.
Okay. So that brings us to the Water Weird's turn, which, by the way, both of you, our cleric and our paladin, get an attack of opportunity as it's sludgingly falling back 5 feet.
Okay.
And then it kind of can, once it hits the water, it gladly moves back to here.
So actually, me too, and I have a 5-foot
You
reach.
do have 5-foot reach.
What about me? I'm on the wall.
Oh.
It's not leaving your area of attack.
Oh.
It's actually right there on top of you.
But it has a resistance to bludgeoning.
Resistance to everything non-magical weapon-wise.
So I wouldn't do any damage with my staff.
Well, you can
Well,
try.
you don't have damage.
You can swing at
Better
it
than 0.
as it takes that
Zero.
first sloshy step back.
Well, both of us have, or all three of us have attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
So.
When it took that first step back, it left you guys.
17 hit.
A 17 will hit.
And 12
I
points.
think a 12's going to hit.
A 12 will not hit.
Nope. That's
Oh, hell no.
What you got?
the, I'm stirring
A
the
1. As you swing, and then you guys see the ting, 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 sploosh of your mace. Just a few
I
inches.
I didn't say I was using a mace.
Well, what were you using?
I was going to cast a spell.
What spell were you casting? You may not have even had to roll if you're doing radiant. What spell were you doing?
Listen to the save here.
What spell missed the water weird and hit the goblin hanging on the wall behind it?
None did that.
So what spell did you burn?
Oh, actually, it was. I didn't have to roll.
What spell?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. So Sacred Flame would actually be it making a what, dex save?
Dex save, yeah.
DC?
Against a 6.
I don't remember that.
And it has
I don't think that's
no
gonna do it.
resistance to radiant as your fiery damage does hit. See, that's why it's good to tell me what spell you're doing before you roll that.
I know, but it was so funny.
Roll 1 and she forgot her scriptures all of a sudden. So what?
See, that would have been funny.
So what damage I will do?
Okay.
All of a sudden she says, "By the light of Palor!" Wait, wrong god. That's human god. Wow, you rolled good too.
Is that
yeah,
like,
so I think that's
components
great.
Of spells
No.
when you miss, is it because
No,
you forgot the
that's-
words?
Right.
So
Or how,
Damn,
how
as
does-
all of a
how does
sudden
it
her
roll?
radiant
How if you had like a list?
light comes down and burns the shit out of this thing as it's.
They have to go to speech therapy. Fix that.
And of course, it's gonna go ahead and pseudopod the paladin. As all of a sudden, pseudopod just flies up at you.
Mind my own business. Not doing it.
Will a 21 hit?
That would do it.
Okay, so it slams that pseudopod up. You know, you all just like there's that frozen second as you all see it coming towards the paladin, and you're all just like, apparently I'll go for a different dice for now. I'll find that sometime.
I found it.
It's too many dice.
That's not a lot of damage though. So 10 points of bludgeoning damage that hits you, and you're medium sized, right?
Yep.
You are grappled. To escape the pseudopod wrapped around you, you can do a grapple check on your turn as your action to bust loose if you choose. And it pulls you 5 feet forward.
Pasta.
So You notice as you're being pulled down and your armored boots are hitting the floor, it's really eroded and slippery. Go ahead and give me a dex save with disadvantage.
Did you not notice the slippery floor?
There's a big sign that says slippery when wet.
Dex.
Cones.
14?
14's not good enough as you're just trying to catch yourself, and all of a sudden you are knocked prone and you slide down a little more to the very bottom, right next to
No time to be laying down on the job.
Take this guy everywhere.
As you get hit with an extra 3 points, as apparently you hit your fucking tailbone on the way down. As you guys all just clang, 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 and he's at the base of the water, his feet are in the water, his thrashing pseudopods are there, little giggle snorts, glad that she's not being seen apparently right now. I'm part of the wall.
I'm one.
And at that exact moment, it is Giggle Snort's turn.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh wait. If I move, he's gonna attack me.
You can choose to risk. It missed on its other attack of opportunity, which by the way doesn't have anymore.
I don't have good luck.
Well, he
You only have one
made a
attack of
good
opportunity.
point.
He already used his attack of opportunity. When your
can-
bugbear
Oh,
retreated, he took his one bonus action at that point, which means he has no more.
Yes.
It's kind of meta, but I'll throw it out there saying you
That'll
saw
be a reaction, right?
Yeah.
Okay, not a bonus. Then.
Yeah.
Back up.
So she's running across the wall to escape ninja style.
I'm on the ceiling.
Don't forget, it'll cost you, because you're on the wall. So are you transitioning to the
I'm
ceiling?
transitioning.
Because that'll cost you 5 feet to go from the wall to the ceiling, don't forget.
Here, we did
You
this
have
for
30 feet.
our cobalt
Yeah, I'm just going
has
here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're
wings.
upside down, way back over there with your little bow. And your big sack of loot.
Perfect.
we use that for our flying cobalt.
So you managed to run past, realizing it just wasn't fast enough to get an attack off on you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to
You were out of
shoot
harm's
it.
way.
I'm going to shoot it.
Go for it. You can clearly see it thrashing and moving about.
15.
15 will hit.
You pull back out.
The cleric's cringing behind your book. She's thinking something.
Does he count as being adjacent if he's on his back?
He is adjacent and on. He's not prone, but he would still count as a threat that's there. So you do get your extra roguey damage, since obviously its attention is on the prone paladin. Just then there's this
15.
rush of the water churning, and that's what the AC sound is.
15.
What's that?
15.
And that's why real dice are better than a phone any day.
What happened to your dice?
I left them in the gym, actually. I've been stuff for the other game.
That's true. Probably throw me back that fake dice and take a real dice. You might actually need that one too, because you have a 3d6. I don't think you have any d4 dice.
No, most of my things are D8s.
Which I got you one, right? Not again, no.
Yeah.
Just in case. Because I don't have any d8 things right now. Okay, so you hit. What was your damage?
I found the dinosaur.
Good
By
job.
the way. I 15.
He keeps frightening you with that bottle.
I know.
Thanks.
What am I doing you?
As your arrow goes and separates a section as its head blobs into two different blobs that are trying to just flap together.
Points at the sack of loot.
Then that brings up to our cleric, who's been plotting. And that's a good place to wrap it up there. Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition,
And Scion, Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
Hello, this is Eric.
And Wendy Strock with Stone Valley Hobby and Games.
We sell board games, card games, role-playing games, and supplies. We have thousands of Magic the Gathering cards available, carry Kickstarter products, and work with veteran-owned small businesses to bring you our own line of products.
We are a small business retailer, but we offer competitive prices, a loyalty system, and free shipping on orders over $100.
As a military veteran myself, I'm a strong supporter of our armed forces, their families, and contractors out there doing the hard job. So any order from an AA, AE, or EP address will be shipped absolutely free.
Remember, StoneValleyGames.com, where we take your leisure seriously.